Ladies and gentlemen, today's video is going to hit a lot of people sideways because I'm going to be talking about your newest and most favorite waifu, Changli. And the reality of things are, this character sucks. Matter of fact, Encore is better. Shishya is better. Ling Yang is better. If I'm keeping it real, even Mahi from Mahi Store is better than Changli. Or at least that's what a lot of you goofies want me to say, huh? I'ma just keep it real with you guys. Changli is an absolutely amazing character. And the reality of things are, a lot of people just simply don't understand how this character works, where she's supposed to be placed, what she brings to the game, and overall how she plays. So in today's video, we're gonna talk about this character, what she brings to the table, how good she actually is, and how you could go about playing her, as well as what the devs were trying to cook when making this bad girl. So let's hop right onto the video.
So are you gonna die today? Make it out alive. You gotta conquer the monster in your head, and then you'll fly.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, the main reason I wanted to make this video is because I've seen a lot of people making videos or commenting on videos trashing Changli, saying that she's not good, that she's very underwhelming, that she's weaker than a lot of the other characters in the game. Some people are saying she's the worst 5-star limited unit in the game, and some people are saying there are characters in the standard banner that are much better than her. People are saying that Encore is better than her. They're saying that Ling Yang is better than her. They're saying that Shishya is better than her. And in all reality, I think there's a big misconception that comes from Changli, and it all stems from her combat roles. A lot of people seem to only point out the fact that she says she's a main damage dealer. Nobody seems to be pointing out the fact that she does have fusion damage amplification or resonance liberation damage amplification. And when they do, they say that that's not enough of a reason for her to not be a main damage dealer. And I'm here to tell you exactly the role she plays. Ladies and gentlemen, currently Changli does play the main damage dealer role. She is one of, if not the strongest fusion character in the game. But the thing that makes this character so special, and the reason a lot of people are debating whether she's a main DPS, sub DPS, or duo DPS, comes not only from her outro skill that once again amplifies fusion damage and resonance liberation damage, but also her actual playstyle. Changli is a character that requires a lot of animation canceling, swap canceling, and that makes her a very good character to play alongside other fusion characters. Now, I've seen people do amazing work with Changli and Shishya. They're doing insane boss clears with no duped Changlis, pretty much free to play Changlis, and that is just absolutely amazing. Now, this character is a unit that will grow in value once we get a dedicated main DPS fusion character, and that's the same thing I've been saying for weeks. I've been saying this since the first time we saw Changli. The first time we heard about her kit, and the first time we saw any gameplay regarding this character, I've been saying she is either going to be a duo DPS or a sub DPS. Now, when people hear Changli being put in the sub DPS category, they instantly go to Yin Lin. Oh my god, Yin Lin is a real sub DPS. Listen, Yin Lin is a sub DPS that leans more towards the sub DPS off-field supporting role, whereas Changli leans more towards the duo DPS damage dealing role. Can you run either one of these characters as a damage dealer? Sure you can. Can you run them as a duo DPS or support DPS? Yes, you can. Now, that is the biggest misconception and where everybody's getting triggered. Everybody is wanting to compare Changli to Jin Shi. And I'm going to be honest with you. Jin Shi's entire gameplay and her entire kit revolves around setting her up to deal massive amounts of damage. Changli's entire kit revolves around rapid rotations, skill canceling, and swapping. They're very different units. On top of that, once again, Changli has those ultra buffs that gives her more longevity in terms of a fusion comp. They're very, very different units. When it comes to her gameplay now, it's more complex. Like I said, it requires animation canceling, all those things that more advanced players are going to do. And then you compare her to a character like Gion, where you pretty much mash the attack button with your forehead to get your attacks going. You ain't really doing nothing. If you want a character that's going to be boring and just simple to play, go for Gion. If you want a character that's interesting, a little bit more complex, and fun to play, go for Changli. That is the reality of things. There are many different factors that come into the mix when people look at characters. If you're the type of player that only values a character by how much damage they can do, then that's you. But there are many factors. The way they parry, the way they synergize with other characters, the way they can support, buff, or take advantage of other units to deal more damage. And I feel that Changli is one of those characters that the more you play with her, the more you sink your teeth into her, the more you get deeper into her, the more you will realize how good she is, how fun she is, and how strong she can really be. Now, I know you guys are probably looking at this video, looking at my stats and saying, hey, yo, what the hell? I have a video breaking down my build, my echoes, all that good stuff. This is a Changli with no dupes. She has no dupes. Her weapon has no dupes and all that good stuff. And yeah, ladies and gentlemen, that is just my take regarding Changli. I feel that a lot of people out there can't seem to understand what she brings to the table as opposed to other characters. The biggest comparison is, well, we have Encore, and Encore does the same damage that she does. Listen, first off, I'm not an Excel warrior, a spreadsheet knight, but I'm gonna be honest with you. Between Changli and Encore, you got me messed up if you want me to play with Encore. Changli all the way. And when it comes to her damage, Changli is a character whose damage feels so good. She has consistent damage, and then she rewards you when you do her whole setup and combos correctly by dealing a big nuke. And I'm not out here saying her nuke compares to Jinshi's nuke, but she does some pretty hefty damage, ladies and gentlemen. I can deal about 250 to 300k burst with her Forte, Liberation, Forte combo. So if you're doing everything right, you're going to be able to deal some pretty hefty attacks that all add up to a really nice chunky number, and that's just with her alone. Once we get another character that synergizes very well with her, I'm telling you, ladies and gentlemen, this character is going to be amazing. But that's all that I really wanted to say. Overall, I think that she's an amazing character. She is hands down my favorite unit to play in the game. And as you've seen many other people out there, many other creators, they've all been saying how rewarding it feels to play this character, how fun it actually is to play this character. And like every other unit, yes, she does have little things that make her a little harder to play or a little annoying when it comes to the rotations in her kit. But overall, she's amazing. And I haven't even talked about how good she freaking looks, because at the end of the day, we're playing gacha games. If you want hardcore advanced combat, go play something else. Go play Elden Ring, Sekiro. If you want something different, there are many options out there, but we're playing gacha games. Let's just keep it a stack. We're doing this for the characters we can collect, but that's going to be it for this video. If you've enjoyed it, hit that like button, subscribe, turn on bell notifications, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace. Well, that was a good video. How much you want to bet there's going to be some goofy in the chat talking about, oh my god, he's hating on Changli. Jesus, watch the damn video. But yeah, Changli's so good, it made Tectone spend hundreds of thousands of dollars, and he is now officially a whale.